Um, I want to start off with a question I think a lot of young people are curious about as they go into a career, and that is, do you love what you do? And if you did you always, and if you didn't always, did you learn to love it, and how did you do so? We'll start with Paul, and then we'll come down the line.
So, yeah, I mean,
I
obviously,
think you got a mic right there.
so I've been in business longer than the 40 years that the minimum, maximum kind of thing that you heard about. So I was really fortunate that I grew up right here and went to Lazy Adam and started working in Wilmington when I was in high school, and then worked in real estate and construction and started my company in 1974 when I got out of the University of Delaware. So I love real estate. I love the community. I love giving back. So a lot of the themes that you heard about and the things that led us to build 1313 Innovation is what I've been doing for a long time. So, anybody else wants to say anything?
I love what I do, and I've been blessed to be in this work since I was 19. And it's really hard to run a nonprofit, so you better love it. So follow your heart and your conscience, not your checkbook.
Amen. I love what I do. I didn't always love what I did, but like many of you, I was always a driven, somewhat ambitious, but more importantly, driven person to do well at whatever it was I was doing. I've changed careers a few times in my too many years, like Paul said, to be in the room. But I think sometimes you have to let the stars align. I couldn't do what I loved and have chased my passion without having done all the other things I did that gave me the chance to do this. So I had a business career, I had a law career, and eventually those two blended into what's now business, law, and music. So now I really love what I do.
And I just have to echo Hal's sentiments. I didn't always love what I did, but now I've discovered what my strengths are, and I think that that's important. Everything that you're interested in doesn't have to match up. I'm a makeup artist. I work for the United States Senate. I also teach. I'm in the young professionals. Like, I do a lot of different things, and they don't necessarily match. And none of them have anything to do with my mass communications degree. But what I found that as I grew, I understood what my strengths were, and I think that's important. As you grow, learn what your strengths are, and then that'll propel you into what you love.
And I can kind of piggyback on that a bit, Tish, because I love some of what I do. I do not love all of what I do. I'm a very creative thinker, and I have at times, I've had my own financial planning practice, focusing on women in financial transition and women at pivotal points in their financial life. And helping women navigate the maze of financial decisions is something I really enjoy very much. But then the number crunching part of it behind that is something that, quite frankly, I don't enjoy. But I can surround myself with people who have that kind of skill set. And so I can do what I love and what I'm really good at, and then I can bring in other people who have different talents to fill in other roles in this practice.
Yeah, I think what you were saying absolutely makes sense. There's good and bad, and I don't know. Love is a great word, but I think it's more passion. Absolutely passionate about what I do. And the underlying things carried me through my career from being younger to kind of where we are today. So absolutely, extremely important part of.
I think I'm gonna follow the passion. I think in my career, I have a core of things that I love to do. And even when I was little, for me, it's about learning. I love to learn, and I love to share with others, and I love to develop others. And I was always passionate with cultural differences. So my role took me in different countries. But you will find out, sometimes we want everything to be perfect. And if you're a learner, you're going to realize that sometimes you think this is what you love, but then you keep learning, and then you redefine yourself all the time. And I think the more you redefine who you are, the more you learn, and more doors can open for you. So try not to make it perfect. So